let me get started, Ben, with some easy ones. We're gonna have set these up so you knock them out of the park. Where were you born and where were you raised?
Yeah, I was born in Toronto, here in Ontario. Moved to Waterloo when I was 3 years old. Haven't really looked back. Lived in KW my whole life since then.
Oh, you're a homer, are you? That's great.
Very
When you
much
were a
so.
kid, you said to yourself as a kid, I want to work in SaaS-based companies. I want to do accounting. I'm assuming that's how you were at 3 onwards. Is that sort of the story?
Yeah, not quite. For
Oh,
a long time, I wanted to be a professional athlete. If you asked anyone, it was all about being a professional athlete. And then pretty quickly, probably around 10 to 12 years old, I realized that I was pretty average at a lot of sports, and that probably wasn't going to be a path that I could go down. So if you ask anyone, I then wanted to switch over to the management side of sports. And that's kind of where the accounting gears started to shift in, kind of when I was in high school. But my dream job for the longest time still would be to be the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I've always said that that's the dream job someday, and that's what I'm striving for.
still young, right? You still got some years.
Yeah.
So you live in the city, you're thinking something management business like, and why the University of Waterloo? Why the School of Accounting and Finance?
Yeah, I think it's really three things. I've had this question a lot, and it really comes down to three things. For me, it was between program here at Waterloo and the commerce program. And I liked the fact that this program was specialized. It had that accounting and finance specialization versus something that I thought was a little more broad. The co-op, I mean, that's the biggest seller for a lot of folks. Co-op is amazing. The opportunity to earn that experience over 4 times going through school and being able to back up what you're learning in the classroom and taking it into the real world was a big seller. And then I think the last one was the value of the designation. I was really lucky. My father's a CPA, CA as well. So I was able to see what he was able to achieve with that designation. Now, I wasn't really able to appreciate it since I went in the program and saw what it could do for someone, but my parents played a big role in helping me understand what a designation could do and open a lot of those doors and really become a differentiator in a lot of areas. If I wanted to do something related to sports management, which is where I envisioned myself early on, having that designation might be that way into the door, be able to differentiate myself from another candidate. So that was the main reason I liked UW, those three reasons.